What's up, everybody? Jayville Sports here with my sports betting picks video, NFL edition. We have made it to week number 14. Let's go. All right, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I give out sports betting tips here on the channel, mainly focusing right now on the NFL, but we do every single sport and we're very successful. You can see the money is falling behind me. That is because we hit yet another long shot teaser. So what I do is I give out different teaser options each and every week that you guys can use every single Sunday, sometimes Monday. Teasers, one of the best ways to bet in the NFL and some other sports as well. It's one of my favorite ways to bet. It's one of my most successful ways to bet, especially in the NFL. And so that's why I give out my best teaser options to you guys each and every week to do what you wish. You can mix and match with some of your own favorites, do a long shot teaser right along with me. If you would have did last week's long shot teaser, you would have hit. That's why the money is falling behind us. And that is now 2 weeks straight that we hit our long shot teaser. We started the season hitting 2 weeks in a row, and then we just hit the last 2 weeks, or I should say last week and then 2 weeks because we missed 1 week in between there. That I did not do a video, not that we missed a play. So doing great. That is, if you can do the math, 4 long shot teaser hits for this season. If we miss the rest of the year, we're definitely in the green there. And that doesn't even account for all the different 2-team teasers that you would have done as well. So teasers so far this year have been successful, as they are pretty much every single year. So no different there. Let's see if we can make it 3 in a row. So we'll make this a video nice and sweet. We'll go ahead and recap last week, and then we'll get into this week, and we will keep it moving. So let me put that on the screen here. All right, so we had 2 unders. A lot of people say don't tease overs and unders, but I say do what works for you. I've had a lot of success teasing overs and unders. If you think you know what's going to happen in the game, it doesn't make any sense not to do something. So we had 2 unders, especially during bad weather time of the year. A lot of totals are just going to go under. So we narrowed it down to 2 last week, and they both came through pretty easily. 49ers and Browns under 42.5 easily came through. Cleveland could not get their offense going. Jaguars and Titans under 48.5. That was even lower, easy under there, as the Titans, they just continue their struggles. Jacksonville definitely scored a bunch of points, but it takes 2 to tangle. It takes 2 usually to go over. And Titans and Browns definitely helps us out with their lack of offense. So 2 easy unders there to start us off. We had the Dolphins at home taking on the New Orleans Saints. Got off to a big lead. Saints came back a little bit, but Dolphins really were never in doubt to lose that game. So easy one there. Seattle at home against Minnesota absolutely crushed the Vikings. I forget the name of the quarterback that started for the Vikings, but we knew he wasn't going to have a good game on the road in Seattle. Seattle crushed them. Easy one there. We had the Chargers at home taking on the Raiders. Easy one there. Taking good teams versus bad teams, usually going to have success. So Chargers with the easy home victory against the Raiders. And then last but not least, same thing. A good home team against a bad road team. The Patriots at home, this was Monday Night Football, crushed the Giants. Easy one there. Pretty much all of these were no sweat winners. So that is how we like to do it. You can see our overall record, 55-14, having an awesome year with the teaser options that I'm giving out here on the channel. Just under, we can call it 80%, but we're just under 80%. If we can end the season above 80, that would be absolutely amazing. So that is my goal. So if we can hit another long shot or 2, we should definitely get there. So that was last week. In addition to that long shot teaser hit, I gave a straight bet out for those of you that do not like to do teasers. And guess what? That one came through as well. We had the first half under between the Texans and Colts under 21.5, and that one came through. Another under that I liked. That one had nothing to do with weather, obviously, with the Colts being a dome team, but the Houston Texans, we know they're a slow team. Same with the Colts. Their offense is just not clicking as it was earlier in the season. Obviously, Daniel Jones is dealing with an injury, so that is definitely hampering that offense, as his running ability is a big part of that offense, and he just can't do that right now. But they're still successful, just not as they were. And Houston with a really good both teams with good defenses. So that one, I think they finished 16 points at halftime, so pretty easy first half under there. So if you took that bet, or if you hit the long shot teaser, congrats. If you did a bunch of different 2-team teasers, again, congrats, you would have hit all of those if you use my teaser options. Hopefully you mix and match with some of your own that were also successful and just had a monster week last week. So let's go ahead and do that again. We'll turn that page. Before I get into this week's teaser options, I do want to mention the website javilsportspicks.com. If you want all of my NFL plays, NBA plays, NHL plays, college football as we start to enter into bowl season, college basketball, there's just so much going on each and every day, and we are just crushing it. If you want all of my plays each and every day sent directly to your email box, just go to the website javilsportspicks.com to sign up. If you have any questions about that or anything else, my email address, social media pages are all down below in the description of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you always know when new videos pop up. Other than that, let's go ahead and keep it moving. We are going to bust out the flames today to see if we can stay hot. So again, I'm going to give you guys 6 different teaser options that I like this week. This is going to be 7-point teasers, but definitely look to use 6-point teasers when you can. Definitely better odds, but it all depends on what numbers you're trying to hit. Pay attention to those key numbers. But for the purpose of the long shot teaser, we're just going to use 7-point teaser options. So we are going to start off. So I will say this is going to be a very chalky week. We're going to stick with the good teams playing bad teams and just see if they just continue to crush it. This is the time of the year. We kind of hit that point a few weeks ago where there's a separation. You know who the good teams are. You know who the bad teams are. It's also the time of the season when teams just know they're not going to make the playoffs. So we're going to take advantage of that. So starting off with the Seattle Seahawks, they are on the road taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are just one team. They're done. Kirk Cousins, quarterback for the Falcons, just doesn't look great. The Seattle team, offensively, defensively, they're just playing great right now. I would be shocked to see them lose to the Falcons. So you give them 7 points and it brings them to a pick'em. All they have to do is win. Next, we're going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are at home taking on the New Orleans Saints. Divisional matchup here. We always know those are tough in the NFL, regardless of the records. So I do definitely expect the New Orleans Saints to put up a fight here. Tampa Bay needs this one. Bucky Irving made his return a week or two ago, so he's starting to get into the groove of things. And I think Mike Evans, if he's not back this week, he should be back next week. So they'll continue to get healthy. Like I said, Tampa Bay needs this game, and I see them getting the job done at home against the Saints. Buccaneers -1.5 after you give them 7. We'll definitely take that. Next, we are going with some late games. Denver Broncos on the road taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Not one of my favorites of the week, I will say. I mean, the Raiders are just terrible. This is a terrible team. And if Denver comes and brings their A game, there's no question that they should win this game pretty easily. But one hesitation with this one is the Broncos have now won 9 straight games. It's hard in the NFL to keep up a streak like that. Again, this is a road game, a division game, 2 teams that know each other pretty well. Expecting the Raiders to put up a fight here at home. Again, it's just easy when you're winning like this to get a little complacent. They have a pretty good lead in the division. The Broncos do. So, like I said, if they bring their A game, there's no question that they should win this game. But sometimes, this is a spot where a team can slip up a little bit. So be careful with the Broncos. I do like them. They should win this game. But Broncos, after you give them 7, makes it -1. Next, we're going with the Green Bay Packers at home taking on the Chicago Bears. I guess we have a theme here of division games. Who would have thought the Chicago Bears at this point in the season would be the #1 team in the NFC? Definitely not me. They seem to be playing better and better each and every week. But I think it stops here. I think the Green Bay Packers here at home say not so fast and slow them down a little bit. The Bears have won now 5 in a row. Packers won 3 in a row. So two teams playing very well. Looks like the Packers are going to be getting back one of their top receivers, Jaden Reed, who's been out for a while now. I'm not expecting much from him, but it's just another weapon to add to this offense. This is going to be a good game, a close game, but I think this is the time when the Bears slip up here. So give me the Green Bay Packers at home to get the W. Next, we're going with another divisional matchup. You guessed it. We're going with the Los Angeles Rams. They're on the road taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The one question here, I saw McVay. Looks like he's dealing with the illness. He did not fly with the team. Looks like he's coming separately. So how that affects the Rams, I don't know. But this Rams team is just too good. They're coming off a loss, so definitely expect them to bounce back here against the Arizona Cardinals. They always seem to crush the Cardinals on the road, though I'm expecting a repeat performance there. Again, looking for the Rams to bounce back from that loss to the Panthers last week. So give me the Rams after you give them 7. They just have to win this game by a field goal. Cardinals, scrappy team, tough team. Like I said, with the rest of these games, expect them to put up a fight, keep it close, division game. But I think when it's all said and done, give me the Rams to win this game by at least a field goal. And last but not least, I like to take either the Sunday night game or the Monday night game, so it gives you some opportunities to hedge or catch a middle. And I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs at home, taking on the Houston Texans. Again, this is a desperate Chiefs team. They need a victory here. To think that the Chiefs could miss the playoffs is crazy. I don't think they let that happen. They definitely have to start with winning this game at home. We have a Houston team, a dome team. This is going to be a cold game, night game in Kansas City. Just all signs point to Kansas City winning this one. You could also give the 7 points to the Texans. Chiefs, if they win, they usually don't win by double digits, so I think you could be safe there. But I'm just going with the Chiefs to win this game. You have some protection here, plus 3.5. If they do slip up, don't think it'll be more than the field goal, but this is just a game they have to win. So I'm just going to go with the Chiefs plus the 3.5 after you give them 7 to get the job done at home. And that is going to wrap it up. That is 6 different teaser options for you guys. Again, the best way to tackle teasers in the NFL is to do 2 team teasers, but if you want to get a little crazy and do a long shot teaser, by all means, but definitely mix and match with some of your own favorites or use my options. It's definitely up to you what you guys decide to do. We're going for our 3rd straight long shot teaser hit, so looking to have another great week. I love all these plays. We'll see if any of these favorites slip up here. Again, we went all chalk this week because I think it's just that time of the year when the good teams just beat up on the bad teams as we head towards the playoffs. So for those of you that do not like to do teasers, I got you with another straight bet. We're going to go with another first half under. And the game I zeroed in on is between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. We know when these two teams get together, again, yet another divisional matchup here. We know it's a hard-fought slugfest between these two teams. The defenses step up, and it's just a tough, close game. On top of that, these two teams offensively just aren't clicking right now. Aaron Rodgers, we know he's dealing with an injury. Baltimore Ravens, for whatever reason, their offense just isn't humming like it usually is. So I think this is going to be, like I said, another classic matchup between the Ravens and Steelers. Just a close game between two divisional rivals. So give me the first half under 22.5. If we can get a couple field goals instead of touchdowns early in this game, I think we should cruise to an under. So that is a straight bet for you guys if you do not like to do teasers. So looking to crush it once again. If you want the rest of my NFL plays, I'll have a bunch of straight bets, parlays, teasers. Also, I'll have some NBA plays, hockey plays each and every day. Like I said, if you want my card each and every day sent directly to your email box, very easy. Just go to the website, jayvillesportspicks.com, and you will get all of those plays to add to your arsenal. Other than that, though, good luck with all of your plays. Hope you guys sweep the board out there. Let me know in the comment section which games you guys are looking at. Prop bets, straight bets. But that is going to do it for me. Like I said, once again, good luck. Hope you guys sweep the board out there, and I will see you guys soon.